Little bird, go to class and don't look back. It's gonna get ugly.
Today you have your first morning walk and your first lunch break with the bully. This is just the second day of school and your second and third time hanging out with him. What could be awaiting you for today? You wake up as the sun shines upon you. You're somewhat forgetful, so the events of yesterday pass by your head as you dress yourself, eat breakfast, and pack your stuff. Suddenly, you hear knocking on the door. You open it and see a familiar face.
Yo, you ready to go to school?
The bully was standing there, ready and somewhat eager to go. You pick up your bag and go along with him.
Hold it, little bird. Where's my good morning?
You reluctantly say good morning.
Jeez, that's the most heartless good morning I've ever heard. Did you wake up on the wrong side of bed or what?
You say he's right and just walk by and head towards school, with him following you.
Calm down, little bird. No need to rush ahead. We're not late.
You slow your steps, realizing that he won't leave you be.
Uh, how's your mum? Is she still sleeping or something?
You find the question weird. Why would he ask you about your mother? You turn to him and ask him why he's asking that question.
Why am I asking about your mum? Well, I can't ask you anything now. It's not like I care or anything. I just don't want to spend the entire walk mute.
You say that your mother works as a nurse and she has the night shift, so you don't get to see her when you wake up.
Whoa, so she works as a nurse at the night shift. Jeez, that sounds lonely. Are you doing okay on your own?
You answer that you're fine and that you got used to it.
Yeah, but being used to it isn't actually a good thing, you know? But if you're fine, I guess I'll stop asking.
You do feel a little thankful that he seems worried. You say thanks and that you appreciate him asking you that.
Quit it with the thanks. I'm not worried about you. I just asked you that because I'll just zip it, little bird.
You turn your head and laugh a little at how he's flustered over you saying thanks. You turn back expecting him to be angry at you, but you look at him and he seems dazed, smiling at your laughter. You stare at him and he snaps back to reality.
What you looking at? Stop staring at me. Shit.
You ask what's wrong and why is he so red.
What do you mean what's wrong? Nothing's wrong. It's just really hot today and I'm red because of the heat.
You find it weird, but you don't ask any more. Soon, you two reach the school gate.
And here we are. Hell on earth. I really, really hate school.
You hear some noise behind you and look at the noise's direction. There are strange students looking at you, or rather at the bully. He looks where you're looking and he immediately frowns.
Little bird, go to class and don't look back. It's going to get ugly.
You ask who they are, but someone else grabs your arm and takes you to class. The last thing you hear is the bully screaming.
You bastards don't get enough of it, do ya? I'm gonna beat you guys to a pulp.
Class goes by and the bully didn't return to class. You go to the rooftop as instructed. You open the door and find no one. But you don't go back since you're too tired and it's a long stairway. As you sit by and get ready to eat, the bully blasts the door and just walks in, not noticing you.
Oh, god damn it, that shitty student council dude. I didn't start it, they did. It's not my fault those punks from North High don't like us. We didn't do anything. It's those bastards that suddenly want to pick fights with us.
He sighs loudly and looks at his pocket. He takes something out of it, but you weren't able to see what it was. He seems to look intently at it.
Oh, at least Little Bird didn't get involved. I can't let that kid get wrapped up in my business. If that happens, I'm screwed. I want to become Little Bird's friend, and I will do whatever it takes to keep her safe.
You let an "ah" escape. He freezes and slowly turns his head towards you. The moment your eyes meet, he goes full red, and it's as if smoke is coming out of his ears.
What? Where? What? Since when were you here?
You tell him that you were there ever since he arrived.
You were already here when I came by. The hell's wrong with you? Why didn't you say anything? Also, how much did you hear of what I just said?
You lie that you were sleeping and that you just woke up. You say that you didn't hear much of it.
Not much. Friggin' little piece of. Ah! Should punch you for being that silent. Forget anything I said and shut up. Don't talk.
He sits down in front of you as you take out your lunch. You see that he has nothing to eat. You offer to share your lunch with him.
Really? I mean, yeah, sure. I was going to steal your lunch anyway.
You give him a fork and you two start to eat lunch.
Whoa, this is some really good stuff. Your mum's good at cooking.
You tell him that you were the one who cooked it.
Wait, you cooked this? Ugh, I take it back. You could have done better.
You tease him and say that he isn't going to eat anymore if he doesn't like it.
No, 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 no. Hold it right there. I didn't say it wasn't that bad. It's good and really tasty, and I want more of it. But you can make it better.
He keeps eating it. While he did say it wasn't good, his face was telling otherwise. As you two kept eating, you ask about the strange people from the morning.
The guys from the morning. You forgot what I said yesterday about the school from the north.
You remember the warning he gave you. You ask him if those were the students he talked about.
Yeah, they're from North High. They end up here sometimes to pick fights with us. We were on good terms before, but now all they do is fight and.
You ask why the schools suddenly hate each other.
Why? Beats me. I don't know. We didn't do anything to those bastards. They're the ones who suddenly turned their back on us. I don't care either way. I beat them every time they show up.
Then you ask if the teacher gave him a lecture.
A lecture from the teach? Nah, it wasn't any of them. It was the student council. Seems like those high-level pricks are trying to settle things between us and North High.
You tell him that he should probably settle down and let the student council do their job.
Well, I'd do as you say and settle down, but it ain't my fault those pricks keep showing up. Also, the student council doesn't solve anything. They've been in this for months now, and we're still in this mess.
You feel as if you go deep in this topic, he might get angry at you. You decide to talk about something else and ask about his mother.
My mum? Why are you bringing her up?
You say that it's fair since he asked about yours.
She's fine. I mean, her back's ready to break like a twig, but I take care of her well enough.
You ask what she works with.
Embroidery. She makes stuff, patches up clothes, and does all of these things.
You find it really cool. You ask him if he does that too.
Me? You kidding me? Of course not. I don't like that stuff.
You feel as if he's dodging the question with that answer. You don't talk, just stare at him.
What are you staring at? Stop looking at me and just keep eating.
You stop talking and finish eating lunch. He also finishes his side.
All right, we're done. You can go now and be the good student you are, little bird.
You ask if he's not coming too.
Well, since you're asking so nicely, I'll go with you. But just because you asked, not because I want to go with you. Don't go thinking you're special, little bird.
He gets up and decides to go with you. However, a sound plays on the rooftop speaker.
Attention! New student. Please come to the student council's room on the ground floor. I repeat, new student. Please come to the student council's room on the ground floor.
You find it strange, and you don't understand why they called you. The bully, however, seems to understand.
Seriously, that's the game he's playing right now.
You ask what he means with that.
It's nothing. Just go already. The student council doesn't like to wait too much.
You agree and just go along with it. However, before you leave, you turn back at him. You tell him that he's a good guy.
Good guy. You, you little just leave, will you?
You quickly leave to go to the student council. The bully starts breathing hard.
Little bird, you're dangerous. Every time we're together, I don't have the energy to keep being like this. I want to cuddle you so damn much.
The bully rests at the rooftop and looks at the sky, but the smile he once had quickly disappeared once he remembered the student council.
I really thought you'd leave me alone, but you really don't want to quit, do you?
He sighs once more and closes his eyes.
Damn you, Noah.